Good morning and welcome to this edition of San Diego People. I'm Ross Becker. And take a look who we have here at KUSI today, part of an organization most people have heard of course, and that has a long history in San Diego and across the nation. The Girl Scouts has been around for nearly 100 years. Today on San Diego People, as the Girl Scouts celebrate the 100th anniversary, we're going to take a look at the effect the Girl Scouts have on our community. We're going to talk to the CEO of the San Diego Girl Scouts, plus several Girl Scouts themselves about the experiences in this organization and some special guests as well, plus how Operation Thin Mint helps to brighten the days of our deployed service members. With me now is Jody Jacob, the CEO of the San Diego and Imperial County Girl Scouts.
Hi,
welcome.
Good morning.
Look at all these great faces, huh?
Happy birthday to Girl Scouts.
Happy birthday to Girl Scouts. You know, I bet if I ask every Girl Scout, they'll come up with a different answer. But in your heart, why are the Girl Scouts so special?
Oh, the Girl Scouts are so special because we have time-tested values, and girls love being with each other. We're an all-girl experience. We're a leadership experience, and it's about the fun and friendship of being together.
Tell me about how this celebration of 100 years, how everything is kind of coming full circle after a century with the Girl Scouts.
It really is. It's a whole year celebration, but the actual date is Monday, the 12th of March, and Girl Scouts all over the country, and especially here in San Diego, will be taking an opportunity to celebrate 100 years old.
And of course, many people, when they think of the Girl Scouts, think of cookies. And that's really the signature in many ways where the Girl Scouts interact with the general public all the time.
That's what most people know. Most of people know us for cookies, crafts, and camping, but we're so much more. We're about a leadership experience and community service and building strong and courageous girls who are going to make the world a better place.
And we're looking at some of them right now, all these faces. And there is the Brownies and the Girl Scouts, right? Can you give me a little bit of the structure of the Girl Scouts?
Well, we're well organized. We've got great leadership opportunities for daisies, brownies, juniors, cadets, seniors, and ambassadors. So they're program levels, and we have some right with us today. Okay. So if you were a Brownie, yes, you were a Girl Scout.
All right, well, history really is what we're going to be talking about for the next 20 minutes or so. And part of that history, well, kind of a special guest we have today, isn't it? Can you tell me about this special guest that's walking in right now to join us?
We have an ancestor of Juliet Gordon Lowe, our founder.
All right, Juliet Gordon Lowe was the founder, and you are Nina DeBerg.
Yes.
And she was your great-great-aunt.
That's correct.
And you showed up here today because
out of the blue.
Out of the blue. You really, but there is something special about this. I'm sure every time you see a Girl Scout, you see a little bit of yourself and your ancestry.
I do, and it's such an honor to be here. And I think Juliet was knocking on my door and saying, get up and get out there. We have 6 generations of Girl Scouts here in San Diego, and we've reached 60 million people. And I think we are going to hopefully keep going on and reach another 6 generations and keep growing.
I'm sure that obviously it's a great big part of your family history.
Yes.
And how do you see the next 100 years?
Well, I think...
I know that's a surprise question.
Well, I think the Girl Scouts will probably stay true to the values which they were founded upon, which Juliet started. And I hope that's the case. And then they'll keep updating themselves to reach the next generation and so that they're understood.
Well, we're going to do something very special now because we have someone else who's here, a special guest, and her name is Charmaine Reed. She's an actress, and you can introduce who is with you here in a moment. But this is kind of an interesting situation where we've got an ancestor, and then we have someone playing Juliet Gordon Lowe, and you are going to you're going to basically tell us in character a little bit about what the Girl Scouts certainly mean to you. Please, take it away.
Well, I'm often asked how Girl Scouts got started. I'd like to tell you how that happened. When my husband died, I really wanted to do something special with my life. And I had met Sir Robert Baden-Powell, who started the Boy Scouts, and I was fascinated with his organization of values that he taught the boys. So I wanted to be able to share something like that with some girls. So what I did is I came home to Savannah on March 12, 1912, and I called up my friend and cousin, and I said, I have something for all the girls of Savannah and for America and for the United States, and we're going to start tonight. So I got my niece Daisy, and I called her up, and we got 18 other Savannah girls, and we had a meeting, our first meeting that night. And what I did is I taught the girls the basics of survival. We taught them how to live outdoors and prepare for careers outside the home and inside the home as well. And today I am just very pleased to see all of you girls here, and that is my hope for all of you, is to go on and continue to be able to go for careers and strive for the best you can be in your life.
Great. Juliet, thank you so much for starting the Girl Scouts. And we have to look at your outfits. They are wonderful period outfits.
Yes.
This is exactly how they would have dressed back then. Was this the first outfit, I guess, for the Girl Scouts?
From pictures that we looked at, this was the best I could come up with. My mother is actually a costumer, and she made both of these. And this is the first girls' uniform, as close as we could tell from pictures.
Girls, how would you like to wear something like this? No? Okay. Jody, when you hear that story, you're in charge now.
This is so exciting, and Nina is absolutely right. The next 100 years will continue to be relevant for today's girls. And while those touchstone values that Juliet introduced 100 years ago have not changed, it's just so super to see girls interested in their environments and their communities and making the world a better place.
I think it's important, too, to talk about applying those values to today's world with the technologies and the iPhones and television and cable and all those things. Those values don't change, do they?
They don't. And, you know, we actually ask the girls to put away their electronic toys and enjoy nature for a few moments. And imagination is something that kids today don't really spend much time, but our girls do. They're imagining a better future.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but I want to thank all of you for being here. We're going to talk a lot more about the Girl Scouts and about the history of the Scouts and, more importantly, about the future of the Scouts coming up right here on San Diego People on this very special day. Everybody wave, and we'll be right back.